The Houston Texans are about to play the Jacksonville Jaguars and hoping to avoid an 0-3 start. Is that going to happen? I don't know. Let's watch this thing together, whether it's on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. This is a watch party edition of the Gallant Says podcast.
A radio show host in Seattle called Paul Gallant.
Paul Gallant's wondering the same things a lot of people are.
You are definitely living in the hindsight world today, Paul.
Do you feel there's been a consistent theme with the interceptions?
I think every interception really has a different story.
I was just kind of curious what Paul gets to say.
Grow up, are you kidding me? Paul Gallant, what the hell is wrong with you?
Sup? You're watching on YouTube at Paul Gallant. Like and subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, give me a sub. Facebook at Paul Gallant Sports. X at Gallant Says Pod. Also on Instagram at Sports Gallant. Something to keep in mind if you want to talk about this game, but maybe want me to address it on the actual podcast. There's an email, gallantsays@gmail.com, and we have a phone line to leave voicemails, 281-836-3912. Again, it's 281-836-3912. I'll have it on the bottom line at some point in the near future. Shout out to Rare Candy on Instagram at Sports Gallant. Shout out to Jaw Wick on X. For the love of God, let's get a win. I'm with you there. I'm going to switch things up so that I can actually sit in my little spot. There we go. And let's make sure the microphone's working. How we doing? This loud enough? Do we need to bump it a little bit? I think we need to bump it a little bit. All right. Oh. All right. Let's get this thing set up. How are the audio levels? Good, bad? Can everyone hear me? Yes? No? Maybe so? Hello, my friends. Yes? Cool. Everbank Stadium, Jacksonville, Florida. I went to that stadium for Super Bowl 39 once. Jacksonville, Florida. Okay. Levels do sound all right. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Michael A20 asks, when will the hot chicks arrive? Well, girlfriend not doing the watch along this time, but it was fun to do that in the midst of Astros Mariners on Friday, which was disappointing results. I think we'd all agree. No? This microphone's got erectile dysfunction. Maybe this will work. Let me do this. Yeah, it's like slightly falling down. Oh well. Yeah, look at this droopy fucker. Paul, are you comfortable putting things around your mouth? Let's hear what the CBS F team or whatever we've got. Let's see how they sound. Tony Yayo says, screw the woke Texans. I'm watching the Kirk Memorial instead. Patriots filled up the State Farm Arena. Asian Watson says, respectfully, Tony, nobody fucking cares. Look, I feel like they were damned if they did and damned if they didn't. Monday night, if they had a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk, there were some people who like booed that. So they're just doing old school CBS today for some reason. I feel like there would have been people potentially booing during the moment of silence. That gets a little bit awkward. I don't know. Anyway. Let's be nice today, YouTube, huh? Let's all be nice to one another. We're all friends. We're all friends. Friends is what we are. We're all Americans underneath the same flag, living in the same country together. You know? That's what I always say. I say it just like that. And you should too, you know? You should too. Michael A20, I hope we don't have two losers today in the Texans and Astros. Yeah, I'm with you there, dude. I'm doing a watch party for both. For both. Let me make sure I got all my shit ready to go. I got that. I got that. I got this. Christian Kirk and Nick Chubb for touchdowns today. Would be nice to see Christian Kirk have a big impact in this game because, yeah, didn't go so hot. Didn't go so hot, that offense, without Christian Kirk those first two games. So really your hope is that now that Jake Andrews is back at center, and also now that Christian Kirk is in there for the first time, that things are going to go all right. But we will see. Talon Yager says on Facebook, Gallant's low-key stoked for the Mariners. Hey, I want the team to do well in the city I'm in. Mariners fans have had it tough, and Mariners fans were really nice to me when I lived in Seattle. I'm a little Freebird. They're really leaning into the vintage. Shout out to Biggest Skeeter. Let's go, boys. What is the over-under for this game? I think the Texans will win. So I guess the over-under is 43.5, and the Jaguars are 1.5-point favorites. That's favorable for the Texans. I think this game will go over. I also do think the Texans will win. If they lose, Jesus Christ. It's really all I got to say. I'll be right back. Gonna grab myself a water and turn the AC down a little bit in here. Hi, honey. What you doing? Well, Michael, there's a Gallant Says podcast, which you can get on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify, because every weekday at noon here on YouTube, I am still doing my show. Generally from about noon to 1:30. No commercials, unless somebody actually wants to be a sponsor. We got the cat hanging out in here with me. Come here, baby. Psst, psst, psst. Aria, come here. Come here, honey. Psst, 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 psst. Come here. Let's see how this thing goes. Run. Get it. There you go. There you go. Oh, assault. Remember how much Jaguars fans bitched about Trevor Lawrence getting hit by Azeez Al-Shaair? And that was unnecessary roughness, but I don't think it was the cheap shot it was made out to be. I like that play fake. Let's go. Ah. Third and 5. Not surprising, they're the worst third down team. Adrian, I predict the Texans to win, but that drive does not make me feel good. Is Tommy Townsend our Trevor Lawrence? As far as long-haired whiteys, yes. They do look similar. Townsend's yoked. That was a great punt. I didn't even see the punt. There we go. Yeah, the Texans were awful against the run last week. JB Allen says, Stroud didn't look good on that drive. Should have connected with Nico on the play action. Agree. BVB09 says the most Texans play ever. Yeah, the screen for no gain. Come here, Bubba. Oh, we got a cat. We got a cat. There we go. Hey, how are you? You okay? Yeah. Did you miss me last night? Third and 9. Run defense looked good those first two. All right. Nice. That's pretty nice. B. Hannah, we have an iced coffee and a water. We had 2 Bloody Marys this morning, so we're okay. We're okay right now. Hi, Patty. What's going on? On the Instagram side of things. You can watch this in a variety of different ways. Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and on Twitter/X. Okay, so rather boring start. It's good to see you too, Patty. Well, I guess I don't actually see you. It's been a hot minute. I got to get back out on the field. 3rd and 9 short of the sticks. Tony Yayo says, excellent field position. The Texans are primed for a 58-yard field goal by Kaimi Fairbairn. Oh, Lord. JB Allen, the Annihilator, says, well, at least the defense did their part, which will sum up this entire season. Didn't sum up Monday. Defense does enough. Offense does little, and we either win or lose. Aurelio Corona says field goal kind of vibes. It feels like a field goal duel between both teams. Yeah, the Jaguars kicker hit like a 70-yard field goal in the preseason. I'm not kidding. He had a 70-yard field goal. It's a shame it didn't count. It should count. Kicking a field goal is kicking a field goal, you know? How long was that kick that he made? Cam Little field goal preseason. Yeah, he had a 70-yard field goal. Absolutely insane. And Fairbairn's awesome from outside himself. B. Hannon says, about to choose chill myself. Yeah, listen, it's a long day. It's a long day. Astros got a big game later against the Mariners. We might be doing a watch party for that too. That one I might require alcohol for because it's baseball. And if you guys are familiar with me, you know that I'm not the biggest baseball fan. I'm just not. All right, let's put the headphones back on. Okay. Got away with a false start there. Oof. Oh, boy. I'm with you, Chad. It would be nice if we could see CJ Stroud from last year. B-Handed says, I'm cracking open a Coors Light. That is pretty chill. Coors sounds wonderful right now. Coors on draft in Colorado is better than... Nice throw. I wasn't sure if that was to Hutchinson or to Schultz there. And I think he's very properly rated. He's very properly rated. Calm down, CBS play-by-play guy. Not going to lie, this is one of those games where I wish I could flip over the TV broadcast to have Mark Vandermeer on the call and Andre Ware and John Harris and Robert Hensley and everyone that's a part of the Texans broadcast on their flagship. Okay, Chubb for 8. Field goal range. Colts already up 7-3 on the Titans. It's like 3 minutes in. Oh, scoring already. Must have been a kickoff return for a touchdown or something. Nice. That was a well set up run. Chad Shipman says CBS this morning was great. Hey, yeah, I wish that they had stuck with the old school broadcast deal. J.B. Allen, the Annihilator, said if Caserio never signed Nick Chubb in the offseason, well, the running game would probably not be doing so hot. I think the real question is what the fuck's going on with Joe Mixon, you know? And I have no idea. I really do not. Okay. The run game at least has been decent to this point. I don't know if he's when he was with the Browns. Easy, Archuleta. Steelers just scored a touchdown on my Patriots. Oof. So they've got 2 throws for a loss thus far. Three throws. for fuck's sake, dude. That's Titus Howard. And he almost got... Oh, my God. And he missed it. God damn it. Jaw Wick on X. Safe to say when Kaylee gets fired, Casario gets fired too. Well, I don't know if Kaylee would necessarily be fired after 1 year, but Casario, if anyone gets fired after the season, that's the only person that I think is possible. I don't know that they will do that. B. Hannon says, hell of a start. JP Allen, the Annihilator, says, missed field goal, cheese and rice. Keep in mind, I pay for NFL Sunday ticket, and this is the offense I'm paying to watch. Yeah. Chad Shipman, bruh, we fucking suck again. MND Productions, can't blame Fairbairn when the offense puts him in that situation so much. I agree. He makes a lot more of those long field goals than you would think. Honey Bunny says, Lord help the Texans. God wills it. I think God's got better things to do on Sunday than watching these fuckers. On the Instagram, laughing my ass off. Here we go again with the bullshit. I can't read your handle from here. Let me pop up the Instagram so I can see it on my phone. There we go. Bring back Easterby. At least the team would have a bunch of choir boys. Oh my God. Are we that down bad? Allie M. Fern says, I am literally just a girl, but I do not get the plays where they throw it behind the line of scrimmage. They love that shit. Oh my God. Yeah, he was out because of the shoulder injury. Let's not get it fucking twisted. Everyone acted like that injury, ooh, almost picked block. They're wearing their old jerseys, the Jaguars are. They're 90s ones. And I guess those are, yeah, oh yeah, they got the old Jaguar helmet too. Hell yeah. The Jaguars throwbacks are cool. It is crazy that there's a throwback uniform for a team that came into existence in 1995, but yeah, these look great. Ali Inferno, no. I don't get it either. That's a first down. Ugh. Oh, they're cheering him. Oh, JB Allen. I was wondering what you were talking about. Harris County is a reference to Christian Harris. Oh. Archadamus Pick says when our best offensive player starts missing, we might be in real trouble. Yeah. Allie Firm says a CBS throwback broadcast during pregame show. They used all the old time graphics too. Right, and it seems like they're still using some of it. I'm not gonna lie, there's a theme song from back in the day. Right down the seam. Lawrence is looking good. Ever since that throw that nearly got picked off by Block. That ball's a little bit of a wobbler. But they had this theme song. It went da 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 na 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 na. Nice hit. Tony Ayo says CJ Gardner-Johnson talks a lot of trash for a losing team. Well, I have a YouTube video actually about that because he talked a lot of shit to Baker Mayfield during and after the loss and before as well. I'm with you. That's going to get old if the team doesn't win. Honey Bunny says CJ sandbagging wants to play in California. 75 Corchester, what's going on Twitch? Jawick asks, why haven't we considered Gerard Johnson as offensive coordinator? A very good question. I'm not 100% sure. I think there were some issues last season that D'Amico wasn't thrilled with, and they weren't Gerard Johnson's fault as much as the communication of these issues on the offensive side of things were never communicated over to D'Amico, so he might have been frustrated that he never heard anything from Gerard. But yeah, I mean, the offense was bad last year. Can you really promote someone from within to be the offensive coordinator, even if that guy's the guy? I'm not 100% sure. All right, what are you doing, baby? All right, 3rd and 9. Oh. Fuck. Archerdamus Picks asks, are we the most penalized team in the league? God damn it. Yeah. I thought he was throwing it to him. Oof. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. Well, let's see. Are they the most penalized team in the league? Huh. Let's see where the Texans rank stats wise. Penalties. Okay. The Texans, believe it or not, are tied for first, second. I guess this is tied for fourth. They're basically tied for, let's say, 17th is behind the Titans, who have 23, Patriots, who have 21, Cardinals, who have 21, Saints, who have 20, Giants have 20, Bears have 20, Jaguars, Commanders also have 17, like the Texans. Archerdamus Pick says, give me the CJ shit talking over the other side of it. If he's not doing that, then you would hear, is he checked out? Is he uninterested? Damn if you do, damn if you don't. As far as CJ Gardner-Johnson. Yeah, maybe. I just think it's annoying when you're talking shit and you're losing. What do we got on YouTube? Rick the Ruler 713. Offense is playing bad. Again, Gallant. Stroud better step up. I agree. Tony Yayo says Travis Hunter has national commercials. Well, because he was the Heisman winner last year and he plays both sides of the ball. Sometimes they predetermine who they think is going to be like the hot topic during a season. But you're right. He hasn't done much to this point. Oh, dropped. We should tank for Arch. Jesus Christ. Let's not go that far. JB Allen, the Annihilator. Stingley's all-pro corner. He shouldn't be holding like that in the end zone. I'm with you there. I think you guys are ahead of me. Oh, my God. He always loses more yards. I wonder what kind of wide receiver screen they're going to run on this 3rd and long. Yeah, no one was open there. Except for at the bottom of the field, Noel. Jesus Christ, guys. Oh, that is a ugly fucking first quarter. At least it went by quickly. Oh, man. Oh, man. Aurelio Corona says he's going to take out Stroud before he turns into David Carr. 75 Court Jester said, y'all ready to sign CJ to that big deal? Nope, not now. Archerdamus Pix is saying, this is getting unwatchable on Instagram. No, it's already unwatchable. But we're watching together. It makes it slightly better, right? Fuck, bro. Oh, my God. This is awful. I'll be back. I'm going to go vomit. What are you doing? Where are you going? Sporty Green. They built this goofy ass culture just to be absolute dog shit. Does anyone in the building have actual football knowledge? Trey of Texas says, anyone getting sick of the emotionally fragile quarterback nowadays? I'm all about empathy and all that stuff. So I don't get too mad about it. Are Jaguars fans booing? Oh, man. He just dropped that. Yeah, I don't know, man. That Thomas beat him. Chadwick says it's never too early to queue up the corn hub. Well, it's blocked in Texas. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. That's about as bad a first quarter. Oh. Tony Yayo says we need more Kamugruji Hill in the current locker room. What do you mean by that? Ugh. Yeah, I want to go back to bed. Archerdamus Pick says, I'd like to be the Colts punter. 17-3 Colts. God damn, they're up 17-3 already? That's impressive. The Texans, meanwhile, are not. Sporty Green. Extremely predictable play calls. Horrendous penalties make for an amazing combination. I see Miko and the boys making a deep run this year. Deep run to where? There you go. At least something. I think they did have negative passing yards. Yes. No, he's 4 of 7 for 10 yards, but if you count the sack, it's probably close to that. $75 Corchester, I do not have any tequila here. Gonna need to reload. Why is Texans Jaguars always just a fucking terrible watch? Outside of that one game a couple of years ago when I was hungover in Vegas and missed my flight home. Yeah, that's fair. I could be watching the Patriots against the Steelers. The Steelers are up 13-0. Oh, man. Adam. Lawrence overthrows passes. Drink. Come here. Come here. What is this commentary? She had the grades, I'm told. I'm not a doctor. I play one on TV. Shut the fuck up. All right. Syracuse guy. LeQuint. Side note, why are we getting the national broadcast on 97.5? That bleep sucks. National broadcast of what? I truly, I don't know. All I know is that if you want to get more of me doing what I used to do, you should check out the Gallant Says podcast. You can get it weekdays, noon Central Time, on my YouTube channel at Paul Gallant. Like and subscribe. On Twitch at Gallant Says. On Facebook at Paul Gallant Sports. On X or Twitter at Gallant Says Pod. And on Instagram at Sports Gallant. You can watch it on all 5 of those platforms live. And then you can get it after the fact via podcast with the Gallant Says podcast available on Apple and Spotify. If you ever want to talk to the show, you could send an email to gallantsays@gmail.com or give me a phone call and leave a voicemail at 281-836-3912. That's 281-836-3912. Oh. But yeah, this is This is making me fall asleep. Where do we mail letters? Asks 75 Court Jester. A good question. I do not have a post office box. You have to pay for those, right? Gallant, repeat the number like Mike Jones from the early 2000s. You want me to say it again? 281-836-3912. 281-836-3912. Isn't it? 281-330-7004. Hang on. 281-330-8004. It just rhymes. Texans football is not good for the heart. No, it's not. It's not really good for anything, to be honest. I'm very annoyed. And we're stuck with Spiro Ditas and Adam Archuleta on the call. I mean, fuck. Is Adam Archuleta saying that he wishes he was alive in the 70s for recreational drug use? I'm just asking the question, what the shit was that? Holding? Ha! Maybe not. This is really just a brilliant broadcast team. Tony Ayo says I might go watch the WNBA. Goodness gracious. There he is. Man. I'm getting tired. I might get a blanket. Challenge flag now. What are they challenging? Manual says they can't even beat the teams they're supposed to beat. Yep, does seem that way. Does seem that way. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get comfy pillows for my legs. Yeah, Trey, I don't think he got it. I don't think he got that second foot. Oh. This is brutal. Steven De Los Santos, lots of subpar play again in this game. Yep. No, this is definitely not making my hangover feel any better. I had a few yesterday because the Patriots, not the Patriots, Patriots stink today, because Syracuse whooped that ass, that Clemson ass, at Clemson. It was great to see. Very great to see. There's so many spin-offs of the Big Bang Theory. They got like the Big Bang Theory. They got Young Sheldon. Now they have a spin-off of Young Sheldon. This George and Mandy's first wedding. It's just like, can we stop? Can we stop CBS while we're ahead? But there's a formula, and somehow people still watch network TV shows. Gotta say. So it overturned. Allie M. Fern says, hair of the dog. Mix one up. I did have a couple of Bloody Marys earlier today at the girlfriend's place before I came over. There we go. Yeah, that was awesome, Steven. I was excited. Because Syracuse has been up on Clemson on the road, and then they weren't able to close the deal. Now, I don't know if Clemson stinks this season. I saw Dabo lost his mind after the game. Oh, boy. Nice play. Flag. Yeah, it was awesome. Awesome Steven seeing Dabo lose his shit. Allie M. Fern says, unhinged Dabo is a national treasure. Yes, to laugh at. I don't think anyone actually likes Dabo, though. Could be wrong on that front. Ugh. Trey of Texas says, I hope Stroud can build some confidence and momentum. Dude looks asleep out there. Yeah, it's not looking great. Ugh. Man. I'm not optimistic. 3rd and 14. Oh, my God. Whoa, he got it. Oh, Nico. Damn, fucking wrecked that dude. Is Collins about to get flagged for unnecessary roughness? Did you see Saquon Barkley got fined like $50,000 for putting his helmet into somebody this past week? Wow. I don't know about that. Yep, he did. Nice play by Nico there. Alliam Fern says, or Archerdam says, finally, just keep feeding Nico. I think I'm a play behind on you guys. Score is right now 7-0 Jaguars. Let's see. I might be about to put on some blue light glasses. Ooh. All right. God, 13 attempts for 55 yards. There you go. That is a Texans first down. Oh, what the fuck was that? Holding, I bet. Oh. What is he talking about? Archuleta is so bad. Dude, he wasn't open at all. He's rolling to his left. They're going to throw that way. What are you fucking talking about? 3rd and 4. Jesus fucking Christ. Archerdamus, Red Zone just tuned into the first Colts punt of the year. That's funny. Must be nice. Man, this thing is putting me to sleep. JB Allen asks, whatever happened to CJ Stroud ball placement specialist? It's a good question. Good question, man. The accuracy just is not where it needs to be. And it seems like it was there when he first came into the league. Now, not so much. Not good. Archerdamus Pixis, typical red zone offense. Yep, that's the typical red zone offense. Woof. Trey of Texas. Maybe CJ messed up his accuracy, all the lifting he claims he did this offseason. Stephen De Los Santos is saying looking more and more like Schaub. B. Hannon asks, what's your go-to vodka? So there is actually a brand. You can get this at Total Wine and More. There's a brand of vodka called Gallant Vodka. I shit you not. It is like French vodka. It is my last name. It's pretty good, and it's pretty cheap, too. At Total Wine and More, you can get it probably about as much as Tito's. So I always get it because it has my last name on it. I wish I could get an endorsement with them, but alas. Honey Bunny blames the Pat scheme. Biggest Skeeters blaming lollygagging. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Steven. I know a lot of people like Specs, but I think Total Wine's got a little more. Oh, I'm so drowsy. Biggest Skeeter. Paul, you look like shit. Yeah, I'm hungover and I didn't shower this morning. I was at the girlfriend's place. We had breakfast and I got over here. It was like about 11:30 when I got back. So I just sat down, put on a shirt, put on a hat. This is how we look today, okay? Cut me some slack. Might shower a little bit later. in between broadcasts. There will probably be a separate post-game edition broadcast. And then we will probably do an Astros-Mariners watch party, but I don't know if it's going to start at the very beginning of the game because I don't know if I can follow up Texans-Jaguars with fucking baseball. I'll be honest. Allie Fern says use the Total Wine app. It gives you discounts. I did not know that. You have to download that right now. Incomplete. Astros going to get swept. Maybe. Maybe. Oh. Yeah, I need a timeout too. Overthrow by Lawrence. What a surprise. Let's go! Finally! Steven, the Patriots, I think, are losing. Aurelio Corona says no Astros watching the rest of the year. Oh, man. Does ESPN pay guys to fill in? Well, when I filled in before I was full-time, they were paying, yes. Can we show the fucking replay some more instead of showing pictures of everybody? Oh, boy. So how do you get this shit if you don't have diabetes, where it seems like everyone is able to get it? Oh, Boston Blue. You're in Boston now, dude. Oh, let's go. Donnie Wahlberg just has a Boston accent. Is this a spinoff of Blue Bloods or something? Actually, at least pronounce it correctly. It's an acquired taste. Acquired. Acquired. Oh, is the international game already happening? Ugh. I don't know if they're going to get going, Ash Straley or Jay Straley. I don't know. I just know I'm fucking bored watching this game. This game's been brutal to watch. Josh says we need 7. I agree. Christopher Corey says sure feels like we're on our way to 0-3. Yeah, at the very least, it feels like this game's not going to be satisfying, no matter even if they win at the end. Oh boy, throw it away. Third and 7. I mean, for fuck's sake. At least he got close. But no. Go for it, you pussies. Go for it. Oh. Oh my God, that was a dreadful punt. That was terrible. Oh my God. Oh. All right. At least they're better against the ground today. We're looking for any positives. Oh, I feel like a zombie watching this fucking game. Ugh, Lawrence inaccurate. They're booing a little bit. Whoa. Must be nice to have highlights. Third and 14. Oh, there we go. There you go. Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson. Yeah, this is a brutal watch, y'all. This is a brutal fucking watch. Oh, Knowles got hold on the ball, bro. Texans have had really good field position a lot recently. All right, I'll be right back. I'm about to hit the head. Oh. False start, Dalton Schultz. Welcome back. Jesus Christ, guys. Trey of Texas says, I'm tempted to watch a memorial service instead of this. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Trevor would rather be on that surfboard right now. Frontrunner says the offensive coordinator and Nick Caserio need to be fired. Come here, monkey. Psst, psst, psst. Come here. Come here. Come here, Bubba. Come on. Come here. Second and 12. Got away with another false start. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. Oh. Third and 12. I am expecting a screen or a draw. Jaguars, I guess, are calling a timeout. Oh my! This broadcast is just tough. At least these grapes are good. Thanks, girlfriend. Come here, sweetie. Come here. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, dude. These guys. What are you talking about, Archuleta? Archuleta is so wrong. This broadcast fucking sucks. Woo! Yeah, they're booing Aziz. Oh, Aziz killed a guy. Oh, boy. All right, what do we got? That's pretty crazy that Aziz killed a guy again. Oh, there she is. What's up, baby? Dave Grosby. My dog! Gros! What's up, brother? My advice to you is to drink heavily. Well, I already did that last night. And a little bit this morning. Gonna have to watch both those dust-ups again. Yeah, Gros, I might need some illegal substances to keep me going. And I'm of course talking about HGH and steroids. Sniff, sniff. Maybe a little sniff, sniff will liven this game out. I don't know. That's illegal. And I would never do such a thing as that. Yeah, Cam Little hit a 70-yard field goal. I actually kind of want to see Cam Little try for a 70-yard field goal. Biggest Skeeter says the Texans look worse than Paul. Hey, fuck you, buddy. Oh, God. Kick the field goal. Kick the field goal. Groz says nothing wrong with kicking it up a level. Yeah, Z showed up today, at the very least. The Aziz Al-Shire sees the Jaguar in the open field, and he thinks to himself, I'm going to break his neck and put him on the ground and let him bleed out and die. I'm Paul Attenborough. Hello and welcome to our watch party for Texans and Jaguars. 75 Court Jester says, I miss college. This is when I'd smoke a J. Yeah. I had a few too many J's last night. I smoked a lot of tobacco because it's illegal here. I would never, ever smoke the marijuana, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, who is not at all a dork for his obsession with making weed more illegal here. Yeah, I don't want to hear D'Amico. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it. Ugh. So, I mean, that was just a brutal watch. I guess the good news is they're down just 4, but the offense, I mean, could not have been worse, right? I gotta plug in my computer so I can see your chats. So hang on a second. Computer just ran out of juice. By the way, just wanted to let you guys know. There we go. Oh, God. dying. I'm dying. What's up, Dom from Jers? What's going down? Grinding on coffee and whiskey. Texans should just go to the locker room and not come back out. This is god awful. Not sure what's worse, the game or the fucking dipshits in the broadcast booth. The broadcast booth is making this significantly worse. Like, this is, I would kill for Kevin Harlan here in this spot. Because Kevin Harlan is an artist. Where did my headset go? Oh, look, an HEB Texans ad. Great. Sorry, I keep belching. Oh, and 17 is what this is looking like. Damn, dog. Jesus Christ. I hate Largo. Poor Paulie. Yeah, I agree. This isn't fun. This is not fun at all. At least I have grapes. That's all I got. Yeah, I wish the ganja was legal. Because I would just spliff one up right now. At the very least, that would make things a little bit more fun. You know? But, oh, Patriots are wearing their throwbacks and getting beat. Oh. Yeah, it really makes them look like... Oh, it's 14-7. Okay. Oof, great catch. How's this game going? Vikings, Bengals. Jake Browning. Damn. Oh, okay. That was pretty nimble elusiveness, but yeah, he just threw a pick six. Oh, shit. 87-yard pick six. Must be fun to have any action. It's 31-3? Holy shit. Brad says I'm almost asleep live on Instagram. This game is giving me a hangover. Hey, the Rams, if you want to feel better about losing to the Rams week 1, the Rams, who came closer to beating the Eagles in the playoffs than anyone last year, are up on the Eagles 19-7. Man. It would be nice if sports were entertaining. I hate Largo. I don't even know what to make of that. I really don't. I have no idea what to make of those comments. Oh, woof. That was rough by Cam Ward. So Colts handling business. Those Bucks throwbacks are fire. Man. $26-7. Okay. I didn't know the Rams put on another touchdown. I'm just going off of the halftime show right now. Oh, damn it. I picked the Falcons in my Survivor League. Not great. Not great. Aria, what are you doing, hon? What are you doing? Hey. Hey. What are you doing? Come here. Come here. No. Oh, no. Come here. Stay. Come hang out. Come hang out. There we go. At least we got a kitty cat now. At least we got a kitty cat. We got a kitty cat. Arya, are you also bored as shit? Are you also bored as shit? Is everything terrible in this game? Has it been just fucking brutal? What do you think? I think it's been rough. I think it has been rough. Anyway, y'all. If you haven't ever subscribed to my YouTube channel, this is a time to do it. Maybe you're watching on Twitch. Maybe you're watching on X. Maybe you're watching on Facebook. Right now, the best way to keep Paul Gallant making any form of money is to subscribe to my YouTube channel and like this video. You can also do it on a variety of different other apps, but the YouTube is the future, okay? We're trying to make most of the people go to the YouTube. I respect the very loyal Twitchers who stick around on the Twitch side of things. You guys are awesome. However, I would like you guys to go to that side of things. I'd also like everyone who's watching to go and find the Gallant Says podcast, wherever you get your podcast, maybe Spotify, maybe Apple, and I would like you to give me a 5-star rating, a nice little review as well, and subscribe to that, because we do this every single weekday at noon Central Time until about 1:30 or so. We're talking sports, we're talking pop culture, we're occasionally talking politics. Every little bit of support helps. We're going to start working on getting sponsorship. We've also got an email if you ever want to ask a question to the show, gallantsays@gmail.com. If you want to sponsor the show, reach out to me there. And we got a voicemail number now. Let me see what this voicemail number is. Off the top of my head, I do not remember it. Let's see. Nope, you have to stay here forever, Arya. You're never escaping. You are never, ever escaping. You're trapped. You are trapped. The phone number is 281-836-3912. You can leave a voicemail there or whatever. What are you doing, hon? What do you think? Is this game brutal? Is this game making you want to go Aziz Al-Shaair on me? You're being so sweet. Mwah, I love you. Go away. Josh Innes showed me his tits for a subscription that one time I gifted him a sub, says Largo. What are you willing to do, Paul? Which is, besides show us your pussy, which is cute. Shout out to Arya. I mean, I could show a tit, I guess. Is that what you need? Is that what I am to you? I'm just man meat. Here is a tit. There you go. There's one of my very surprisingly large tits. Grinding on coffee and whiskey, shout out to you. Shout out to everyone who's supporting. I'm eventually going to have to probably get some sort of job to supplement the income. And I did have a really productive meeting on Friday with someone. So that's nice. I don't know if it's going to lead to regular work, but I might be back on certain traditional medias in the future. I just don't know how soon, you know? There you go. One of my friends is sending highlights of the group chat to the Instagram. Someone screen grab that. Oh, Christ on a cross. I mean, the good news about this halftime is, at the very least, we don't have to watch this game anymore. Oh, it's hot as balls in here, though. Well, Largo, I mean, you're a quick jerker if that's how long it took you to get to where you wanted to go, bro. That's a quick one. Disgusting. You're a disgusting beast of a man. Disgusting. Hideous. Disgusting. Oh. This is just brutal. Duval. Second half predictions, Aurelio. Well, one of those predictions is I'm going to fall asleep because this game is fucking awful. Where did Air Drummer emote go, Paul? Did 97.5 have the rights? Do I not have Air Drummer? Which one was that? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, fucking tackle, guys. It's still there. I think it's let me see. Yeah, I think it's still there. Hang on. Let me join my own Twitch. Yeah, it's still there. What are you talking about? Just send it. Yeah. I slugged a fifth of tequila and haven't watched a single Texans game all year. This is funny. No, dog. This all the times you've made fun of football, like this is what I get. This is what I get. Tweet this, and the Astros not scoring any fucking runs. No one scores here. Ugh. Quinn Allen, Syracuse legend. Oof. Holy shit. That was pretty impressive by Travis Hunter. Rick Malahi, shout out for the super chat. You rule. Since you gave me those $20, I'm going to sing a song. What song do I sing? Can you take me higher to a place where a blind man see? Can you take me higher to a place where golden streams? So let's go there. Come on, let's go there. Come on, let's go there. Get some Gallant vodka. I will, sir. Total Wine and More. Shout out to you. Oh, gosh, this game is just a tough watch. Everything's so slow. We got someone chiming in. Let's go Mariners. We will be doing an Astros Mariners watch party later this afternoon. Could sing other songs right now. Anyone have any requests? I think the girlfriend just sent me one. Yeah, these uniforms do look a little Falcon-y. That's for sure. I think the Falcons should go back to the Barkowski era unis that they had. There's not enough teams in the NFL that wear red, like as their helmets. The Texas red helmets are actually pretty cool. Video's gonna get taken down by Creed. That was so good. Shout out. Is Houston's offense playing as bad this year as Mills' first year? Oh, that's a great question. God, that was tough. I didn't watch many of those games because no one wanted to talk about them. And the Astros were in the midst of the World Series run, wide open. Missed tackle. Jesus Christ. Parker Washington's pretty good. Oh, Trey, yeah, man. They were awful at tackling on Monday, and this is some more of that. At least he used his arms there. Oh. There you go. Is that Rankins? Nope, Tim Settle. What's up, Payne Moore? How are you, sir? I am trying to stay awake watching this brutal fucking game. Ugh, Adam Shine's also annoying. Doing the updates on the games. The Daniel Jones or Peyton Manning? Shut up. What are you fucking talking about? Jones might be comeback player of the year favorite right now. Stingley out. Oh, my God. The local sports radio host should have a combine. Yeah, the last time we had one, I won. Even though Nick Wright cheated on the push-ups. I think you can catch it on Facebook. Check out my 40 time compared to everybody, and I fucking dusted everyone. I think I ran a 4.84. Gerard Johnson actually helped me shave like 0.2 seconds off of my off of my 40 time. Nice hit. Oh, you got to wrap up. Wrap up. What was he talking about? Spirit? It's like fucking 4th and 10, dude. What are you talking about? It's 4th and 11. Why would you go for it? This broadcast team is so fucking bad. Oh, you're gonna think about it. It's 4th and 11. Are you paying attention? Let's go for it on 4th and 11 instead of let our kicker who kicked a 70-yard field goal this preseason kick it. Little down the middle. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Just fucking stupid. I hate everything. Why am I watching this? Why is this the team that I have to cover? Why am I stuck covering this goddamn NFL team? Like it's been 14 years of my life largely centered around this specific team that almost always does this. Always disappointing. Always boring. Always underwhelming. Ugh. Just fucking A, man. I hate Largo. That's very funny. But I'm not sure I can touch that even while unemployed. Aziz Al-Shire, for what it's worth, has worn Free Palestine cleats before. Payne Moore asks, why do we put ourselves through this drama every Sunday? Because we love football? Because we're men? But fuck, man. Oh. Ooh, incomplete? Fumble? Trey of Texas says, because we are actually fans. We are fans. Yeah, I mean, we're fans for sure. It's just like, fuck, it's like this every year. Too bad the team doesn't care to put a quality product on the field. I mean, they thought it was going to be quality, clearly. And on paper, it should be quality. I hate Largo. I love him flexing with his Pool and Jordan brand head to toe. Archer Damas asks, Is Joe Mixon ever coming back? If you're on 3, would you want to come back? They need him back because he's like a leader for this team. Oh, girlfriend just sent me a cute picture of her cat, Walter. Oh. Can somebody give me ideas? Someone tell me something to do. Allow me to distract myself by being a clown or something. Please. Please, for the love of God. Oh, you were talking about Joel. Don't hate on Joel. You guys are mean to Joel. I love you guys because you're loyal, Twitchers. But sometimes you guys go pretty far. I just have thick skin. Not everyone has this thick skin. You know? Trey of Texas, if they thought it was going to be quality and failed this badly, it's an upper management down problem. The rot all the way at the roots. I have not seen the Steven Adams Kevin Durant fishing trip video. I will have to look at that. I will have to look that up, Archadamus. 75 Corchester says Joel was mean. He named me, called me a clown. 75 Corchester was born. Okay. I don't know. I've been mean to you guys too. Remember when we used to have commercial breaks and we wouldn't go away and I would just like yell at you guys at the commercial breaks and call you guys like fucking cunts? The amount of times I just yelled at Mega during a commercial break. I miss Mega, by the way. I haven't seen him on this ever. It seems a little bit off. You don't fucking say, Adam. This broadcast team's just highlighting the obvious. Trey asks, are all these flags legit or is the fix in? Nope. God damn, Ursary's been a penalty machine today. Just lost it down, too. What should our ranking be after this play? Among all NFL teams, definitely in that bottom tier with all the winless ones. Can't separate them. Like they have so much talent, and it's just not happening. Oh. Probably the kicker, based off of Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Although I guess they did kidnap Dan Marino in that movie, but I feel like generally kickers or punters. Fucking A, man. Ooh, yeah. That would be wild. You could probably put that on AEW. Jesus Christ, Townsend's been awful today. Can't even punt right. I hate everything right now. This is just awful. Awful, awful, awful. Same old shit with this play calling on third down. Yeah, I mean, I hope they were calling a play that had a guy running past the sticks. Oof. Time to get the last remnants of the Patriots out of the building, and that's Caserio. The Patriots tree of coaches and GMs are trash. I don't know how this is on Caserio outside of the offensive line, but yeah, Cole Popovich, not worthy of the Popovich namesake. Rick the Ruler saying Stroud's acting like a dumbass. He knows the blocking sucks, and he still stands in the pocket. You have to stand in the pocket, though. Rick the Ruler saying his pocket awareness is trash. What person you know from the Patriots tree has had any success? Me. I'm from the Patriots tree. People always talk about that. So I'm the most brilliant football mind in the National Football League, you know. Paul, you never played in the NFL. Nope, I did. I was playing when I was in middle school because I was at Patriots games at Foxborough Stadium and Gillette Stadium, you know. So that's why. Common Sense 200 says 0-17. Hmm. They already got a third season out? I guess I gotta catch up. Yeah, it's me, the Tulsa King. I'm the Tulsa King. I'm Italian. I'm in Tulsa. I'm just minding my own business, but looking over some businesses. Yo, Adrian. I'm gonna beat up. I'm gonna lean on some businesses, Adrian. I'm gonna lean on some business. I'm gonna launder some money, Adrian. Okay, I'm gonna do a lot of things that a lot of people think are bad, Adrian. I'm right. I'm Sylvester Stallone. I am the law. That's what winning is for. Jawick says this team doesn't deserve a new stadium. Yeah, notice how they stopped floating that idea when everyone started saying, like, hey, fuck off with that. All right. Defense is probably sick of it already. You're right. I mean, I don't know. If I'm the Jaguars, kick the field goal. It's a 2-score game. It's probably over. Yeah. Jawick, can't imagine the attendance at NRG. Cal's going to have a field day. Yeah. New Caney. Where the fuck is New Caney? Tony Yayo. Yeah, the Jaguars are inept. I agree. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, he missed it. Holy shit. Holy shit, man. This game is awful. Paul, if this keeps getting worse, do you see people getting fired midseason? Maybe. I mean, there should be that. Justin Singleton says Hannah has to do something. I say Hannah because she's the only one in that building with a backbone. She definitely has her ears to the streets. That's for sure. Oh, this game fucking sucks! What if gambling was legal in Texas? Wouldn't that be something? Because it's not. Because Mattress Max says we're not capable of handling it or some bullshit. I'm going to read that quote. Yeah, this is in the article. This is in the article with Mattress Mac. I'm 1,000% against it. I've got to drive to Louisiana. It limits those impulses by a factor of 1,000. All that glitters is not gold. What are you talking about, bro? You know, is this article even still up, or did they take the website down and now you can't find the article anymore? Yeah, it's probably down forever. Because he did have that little website for a little bit of time. Yeah, it doesn't exist anymore. I'm so bored, guys. This is, you know, when I was paid to cover sports for a living, you know, you think you're blessed. And when you're doing it this way too, like you're still watching it. And I do love football as a sport. You're still blessed in a way. It's awesome that any of you guys give a shit about what I have to say about anything, especially now that I'm, you know, in that next phase of my career. But there are times where you're just like, wow, especially you watch enough sports. Ooh, Justin Singleton. That is an interesting take. By the way, if you're on one chat and you want to see other people chatting, you guys can chat with one another in the chat box to the right if you're watching this in landscape mode. Oh. Just score more points than them. Ugh. Just got a comment talking about how this team can't even punt correctly. It's like watching a slow motion car crash. Yeah, it is. It's like watching The Scientist. The Coldplay song. I'm going to sing that song right now. Where are the lyrics? This game is brutal. The Jags have a running back named Toodle. I'm sitting here in the dark. I'd like to get to a point where I don't want to shoot myself, but this game will not help. Watching this game is not easy. I don't care if it's cyanide or a pistol. Give me a sword, I'll do seppuku. Though then I wouldn't be able to make any money. Dying without getting paid would not be funny. What a great song. What a great song. Court Jester says need a Jeremy Pena song. Yeah, that Grand Slam last night was cool, but then still they were down 6 because they didn't score any fucking runs early. Daryl Cox asks, can it get worse? Yes, this game actually could get worse. Thankfully, they're playing the Jaguars, who are just as good as the Texans at fucking their own shit up. Ugh, give me a pistol. Put it in my mouth. This game is awful. 3rd and 2. Oh, look at that. Let's see. All right. I think you guys are a little ahead of me, and I'm hoping that what I'm saying is wrong. Second and 5, 14:06. Tamiko looks annoyed on the sidelines. Oh my God. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Why is this asshole clapping on the sideline? What are you clapping about? Who's this gray-haired dude? What's this? What are you clapping? There was a terrible interception. What the fuck was that? God damn it. This team. Oh. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck he saw, but I mean, he just lobbed it right there. If you're throwing towards the sidelines, you got to put a little more mustard on that. Jesus. At least Syracuse won yesterday. Oh my God. Sorry you had to come from up north to cover this team, LOL. It would be nice to cover the Patriots during their run. Listen, I'm very thankful that I'm down here in Houston. I've got great friends. I've got a great girlfriend, but this team, I mean, the game is making me feel hungover, and I'm not hungover anymore. At least I shouldn't be. Yeah, Stroud's sucking. He is sucking. No other way to look at it. Here's the replay. I mean, if he puts that ball higher or towards the sideline, that's probably a touchdown. At least I have these grapes. On the Instagram, Texans looking like an expansion team. Astros, Texans, the only good team in town. Cougs, maybe. The Rockets might be good this year. Cougs football's looking good. I saw some shit talk towards Cougs fans from Billy Lucci yesterday. It's like the Aggies win one game and they're very chesty. That guy sucks. He drops the ball. Fourth and 4. Why is everyone talking so negatively? Did something bad just happen? Jags just went 3 and out. Did he muff the punt? Oh. You guys made it seem like something bad was about to happen. No, they got the ball back. Yeah, I'm definitely a little bit behind you guys. I am watching the game on a Fire Stick. Yes, Justin. I do at some point, if I ever get a better office, to have a bigger TV in the office. Hmm. You can't? No shit, Adam. Screen for a loss. I might have to go back and pull some of the commentary highlights. What is that play call too? You got two receivers standing right next to each other. I hate everything. Texas Tech says Ryan's got a headset on. I doubt it's plugged in. Ronald Beiser says this is bullshit. Payne Moore says, see you, man. Have a good rest of your Sunday. Rick Malley says, why are the commentators covering for Stroud? They're open. Yeah, I don't know, man. Common Sense 200 wants to hire Mike McDaniel. Tony Yayo is about to watch the Indiana Fever. Without Caitlin Clark? Ugh. What's up, sunshine? Yeah, I'm definitely... This game is making me feel hungover. Someone says he wants to turn the PlayStation on. Yeah, you may as well. Play a little NCAA football, the video game. This is making me want to play Civilization 3, a computer game from like 2002. Yep. Dropped. Eagles coming back. Man, Vikings are smoking Cincy. Oh, Patriots and Steelers tied? Oh, my God. Yeah, even
Even Archuleta's bringing it up. Oh! Lawrence sucks too. Yeah, it's easy. It would have picked off by the other guy. Yeah. I'm wondering if they call a shot play. Other side here. Let's go! I mean, they completely forgot about him. Oh my God, the Jaguars are such a stupid team. Holy shit. No sunshine of Twitch. I'm not asleep. Yeah, shout out to Mark Brunell. Shout out to Natron Maines. Shout out to Jimmy Smith and Keenan McCardell. Shout out to Tony Baselli. Shout out to John Henderson, the guy who we showed on Friday that like to get slapped before games. Shout out to Seth Payne, played for the Jags for a little bit. Shout out to Fred Taylor. Shout out to James Stewart. They had some really good running backs back in the day. It's been a while. They had some good teams in the early 2000s with David Garrard. Late 2000s. Oof, another drop. This is brutal. That's right, B. Hannon. Means was on that Chargers team. There's also Blake Bortles, yeah. Yeah, that was a brutal Super Bowl. So Stan Humphries was the Chargers quarterback for that. The Chargers were awful after they went to that Super Bowl. Like, very quickly. Man, this is brutal. B. Hannon, welcome to the YouTube side of things. Moving over from the Twitch side of things. Does seem like there are more people on YouTube than Twitch. Smash that like button. Thank you. Leave your comments in the chat. Biggest Skeeter says he's a Bills fan from now on. Hey, I mean, it's 3rd and 7. Short. Go for the 70-yard field goal. Go for the 70-yard field goal, you pussies. You got a kicker hit a 70-yarder in the preseason. No, he took too long to get in motion. What are they doing? This team sucks. I mean, if the Texans can't win this game. Oh, it got deflected. That's why. No, that's crazy. I didn't know they're the most. Yeah, just try to kill as much clock as possible. Why does everyone keep saying CJ Stroud? I don't know. It's easy to say. Oh Lord. The chat's something seems to have happened. The chat is talking about it. Oh Lord. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Come on. For fuck's. Man, I don't think Travis Hunter has any idea what he's doing out there. Is this game going to go into overtime? Uh-oh. groin, maybe. I mean, he's still moving his legs. Oh, yeah, I think he's all right. Matstro says Houston sports feeling cursed recently. Yeah. If you're watching along on YouTube, like the video, subscribe to the channel. That would be nice. It'd be very nice. It'd be very nice of you. Oh, boy. Didn't slide. Hmm. Yeah, I think I am. That would be funny, Sunshine. I don't know if he'd pick up. This game's going to go to overtime, isn't it? It's going to go to overtime. Got a tackle. Oof. All right. I'm going to take a leak. I'm going to take a leak. Ugh. Oh. A lot of burps. Apologize for that. Oh, man. Oh. Well, I mean, let him score here, probably. I doubt that kicker misses 2 from this range. Lassiter got burnt. Yep, smart. Smart. That's at least smart by them. I will say that helped my fantasy football team out. So, I'm going to send some fun chats in here. Guys, don't you see all the cool things you can do if if you subscribe? There's all sorts of awesome Twitch things you could use. All sorts of them. Look at all these cool things. Jawick, what's the fastest someone can get fired after 3 games? I don't know if anyone's going to get fired. All right, I'm going to minimize the chat so I don't see what the hell's going on. Got him. Great catch. Oh, I thought he had it. My TV started acting up while that was happening. Oh, man. Oh. Should have been picked. Fourth and 3. This is potentially the game. First down. My TV's starting to act up. Oh. All right. Yeah, this Campbell guy sucks. Plenty of time left. Miles, I am not going to down the street. I will be watching. I got to do the post game for this, and then I'm going to be watching Astros and Mariners from here too. Got to do work on this the Lord's Day. Ah! Had him. He had him. Happy feet, though. It's go, Woody. Go, Woody. Hold on the ball. Timeout. Off the left side. Ursary in coverage. Or Ursary trying to protect him. All right, guys. That was just fucking awful. That was fucking awful. That entire game, every single second of that experience was pure goddamn torture. I feel like I need to shower, and not because of the filth that I currently sit in after having gone out last night. I'm talking about I need to shower myself off from that football game, which is truly one of the worst I've ever seen. And considering how many times the Jaguars tried to give this to the Texans, only for the Texans to politely refuse said gifts. Mind-boggling. They're 0-3. You better beat the Titans week 4, because you know what's going to happen against the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore week 5. Oh, I don't even know, and I know it's technically my job that I do not have a full-time gig for, but I do not know if I should be watching this team every single Sunday. I really don't. Should I go to a bar? Should I go up to McIntyre's in the Heights and watch some of these games for NFL Sunday tickets so I can get away from them? This is an abusive relationship with a team that just plays like a bunch of dummies. Very curious to hear what D'Amico Ryans is going to sound like after the game, to hear what C.J. Stroud's going to be like after the game. Just an absolutely pathetic performance. Let's roll through some comments very quickly before I get out of here and then get things started. Efrod, D'Amico is just a vibes coach. Chris Howe says we don't have top-tier talent on offense. They all have good offensive linemen. 75 Courtchester says, drink up, Paul. I'm going to. Just wasted 3 hours of my life. Justin Singleton, completely inept. Victor Arcarian says, blouses for the season. They are 0-3. The last 0-3 team to make the playoffs after an 0-3 start were the 2018 Houston Texans. This team is as talented. That team won 9 in a row. There's 17 games now. More teams make the playoffs, so it's certainly possible, but this is just awful. LeDarren, can't say it's CJ's fault this week. I don't know, man. I think it's partially his fault. He missed some throws. Gilbert asks, what the fuck is up with this team, Paul? They fucking suck. They're 0-3. Brutal. Rick the Ruler, better not blame the defense for this one. No, I won't blame the defense for this one. The defense is the strength of this team. I will say that the Jaguars certainly bailed the defense out a lot, but the defense is the strength of this team. That's why I was so hard on them after the Monday night game. You know, they'd missed so many tackles. They were giving up 6 yards a carry, but this is the offense. This is the quarterback. This is the offensive line. This is the play calling. It's everything. Just absolutely brutal loss. I don't know what else to say. I'm going to try to organize my thoughts a little bit more for a official post-game show live stream. That'll probably go live in about an hour. We're also going to do a watch party for Astros and Mariners. As I gather those thoughts, make sure, if you haven't already, to like this video on YouTube by Matt Paul Gallant. Subscribe to the channel too. On Twitch, @GallantSays. Facebook, @Paul Gallant Sports. Instagram, @SportsGallant. Some people on the Instagram side of things saying it's over. It's also available in podcast form when I do this show, usually about 10 to 15 minutes after the fact on Apple and on Spotify. No podcast for this, but we will do a post-game show, let's say 4 o'clock or so, and we'll talk about this a little bit more. I just want to organize my thoughts and sound a little bit more like a broadcaster as opposed to a person who's kind of hungover sitting in this shitty chair. Until a couple of hours, check that, till about 45 minutes from now, Thank you so much for tuning in. So long, farewell, and come back soon.